the Deshaun Watson stuff, it feels like just personally, a couple weeks ago, a lot of like, hey, this is alleged to happen. There was 2 indictments that did not come. It was jury heard testimony, heard evidence more than we had heard. But this is all alarming. It's very serious. We can't wait to hear, or not can't wait, but we will hear as this goes and we will judge accordingly. We want justice to be served. Now, like, it's hard not to just be like, really feels like this dude's a predator. Like, doesn't it? Like, and I guess that's what the PR in Jenny Varentes and what the accuser's attorney Busby has been doing this entire time. But how does the NFL and the Browns have you heard anything from the NFL or the Browns about all these new things? Because the Browns have to be sitting there like, oh, what did we, did they know about like this? The more we learn and the more we hear, and it's all allegations and accusations, and there might be 24 different trials we're hearing, which we'll hear a lot of. If it's anything like Depp and Amber Heard, we're going to hear a lot and learn a lot. Do the Browns or the NFL, is there anybody in there that's like, this can't happen any longer? Like, what, is there ever going to be a timeline to this that they tell Deshaun, like, you have to go, you have to leave the league and handle this or anything? Because it's not good for anybody, Ian.
So you're talking about the commissioner's exempt list, right? Which is basically paid leave, taking him off the field and putting him somewhere else, which happened to Adrian Peterson. Has happened to a couple of different players over the years. That is designed or is used for stopping players from playing in games while there are criminal charges pending. As of right now, there are no criminal charges against Deshaun Watson. Many, many legal charges, but no criminal charges. And there's no games. So suspended players are allowed to practice. He is obviously not suspended, though he is under investigation. If he is suspended, if there is some sort of significant discipline, then he will be, I believe, allowed to practice if history serves. Like DeAndre Hopkins is allowed to practice, and he's starting the season suspended. So the way it is set up, he will still be there on the field practicing, and the only sort of decision that the league would have to make would be, when games come, is this wrapped up or is it not? And because it's civil rather than criminal, at least judging from history, it sounds like he would be able to play, but we do not know that for sure.
Okay, it's not good.
And let me also add one more thing. Remember we talked about a couple weeks ago and Roger Goodell came out and said the investigation is coming to a close, right? Well, when these new allegations came, these are now being looked into. So I would say it's still on the back end, on the back nine, as you would say. But I don't think it's over because I believe the league is investigating these new claims as well and talking to Deshaun Watson about it as well.
It's the second nine. My mind's in the Augusta. But it is, it's very serious. I mean, this is, I hate talking about it every day because of how terrible all the accusations are, but also it's not good for the NFL for this to continue to go. And Deshaun, I mean, I don't know how. He just doesn't, does he not read any? Does he?
Well, he went private on Twitter.
Private on Twitter and on Instagram, I guess.
Post that IG.